Adiel Gorel has helped thousands secure their retirement riches. Even the great Warren Buffett wrote him needing to know more. The answers are all here for you. Welcome to the Remote Control Retirement Riches Show.
So a question I sometimes get is, what's a good return on investment for rental property? We have to be a little careful with this because some people have the myopic view that net cash flow is all the story, the whole story. I had an investor call me lately. She was new. She was a stock investor, a very smart lady, but she's been listening to lectures about cash flow and, on some places. And she said, okay, I'm all going by cash flow and I have an Excel. And right away, I knew those are the words of mediocrity because you'll buy the bad properties in bad areas in the name of cash flow. Cash flow is actually going to not end up being so good because when you buy bad stuff, the rental experience is bad too. So I got a little bit upset and it was frustrating to me. You want to look at return on investment and being good as the total IRR, internal rate of return. So that's when you bought the property, you held it for a long time now, or some time, then you sold it. Now we have all the numbers. You can plug it even in a function in Excel called XIRR. It gives you the exact return on investment. That's the real measure. But if you look at cash flow, these days the interest rates are so low that even with a 20% down payment, many properties will give a decent, a few $100 a month positive cash flow. When I began buying in the 1980s, interest rates were 14%. And I put the minimum down, which was 10 with PMI. Every property I bought started out with a negative cash flow, but they all yielded amazing internal rate of return as I held them over the years. And the cash flow got to be better because mortgage payment never changes. It's fixed, but the rents changes with the cost of living as the years go by. So be careful not to become a slave to the notion of cash flow. Total return on investment is important. As I said, I've never made less than 15% IRR on rental single-family homes. Cash flow, also when you put a down payment, you really want to look at cash on cash. So what's the net cash flow on the money that I actually put down, not on the, that would be cash on cash return. Starting at 6% for good, nice new homes would be good. But I actually bought properties even with a negative cash flow, not to say the return was negative, the return was beautiful. But that's a long discussion. We will be talking about it at any one of our events. You can ask more questions. You can join us, register for free at icgre.com under events, and I'm looking forward to seeing you. Thanks for joining me today. Click the subscribe button for more video on real estate. Got a question or comment? I love questions and comments. Leave yours below. And here's another video you've got to see.